Hi, since 1994, Friends of the Bluff have done pretty much the same stuff as all the other groups that we've just heard about. We've done everything from working bees to rock pool rambles, from planting trees to counting fish, from having latte nights with the limpets and drinking beer with the barnacles. But over the last few years, there's been some quite dramatic changes on our coast. There seems to be a lot more people. I don't know if you noticed, there's lots more people. Some of them aren't as in tune with the coast as we are. And places like the Bluff are in real danger of just being loved to death. I think what Friends of the Bluff do best, I've got to talk really quickly now, the things that Friends of the Bluff do best is we can connect people with their coast. We come up with ideas that constantly remind people about the plants and animals that we share the coast with. Now, I'm not just talking about whales. Anybody can connect people with whales or dolphins. That's really simple. I'm talking about connecting people with grossly ugly, downright creepy, spineless creatures that inhabit crevices on the rock pools. Giant marine slugs, sponges, conjavois, encrusting worms. There are people in our community that don't know the difference between a limpet and a barnacle. That's right, Alex Sedger. The barnacle is the one with the penis like a fire hose. So how do we connect people? How do Friends of the Bluff connect people with what's going on? Well, we've produced 3 glossy field guides to the birds, plants and marine life of the Bluff. Great pictures, good information, and we've given 25,000 of them away. We've also given away 15,000 of the companion postcards. Each postcard has a fabulous image like this one of a limpet on a windy day. We can leave them at cafes, we can hand them out at festivals and events. We've just also been told that we've got funding to produce the Living on the Edge phone app for smartphones and iPads. This means we can play with some fantastic technology, come up with some really innovative ways of connecting people to their coast. They'll have great photos, great interpretation. We'll be able to create virtual rock pools in classrooms, and we'll be able to create virtual classrooms on rock pools. And there'll be a huge section dedicated to marine life that really doesn't do very much. There'll be a fantastic, extraordinary photo of a sea tulip. It's not doing anything, but it is extraordinary. We'll also be making a film and putting it on YouTube. Let's have a look at it now. It's brilliant. It's just like looking at a limpet in real life. In real life. And that's not even the best bit. There's actually an action bit where a shadow goes over a wheel. Social networking and new technologies are fantastic resources for us, but they will never ever take the place of a strong, passionate voice. And if we want to connect with new families or young people, we're going to have to go and talk to them. For example, if we want to connect with young families, then we need to go to the Starfish Cafe, where every morning the kindermums congregate like spider crabs under the Rye Pier with their pushers and their non-kinder kids and their dogs. And we need to go old school on the kindermum's arse, okay? We need to have a card table, and we need to put up the display board with a fantastic image of like a limpet at sunset. And we need to show them our app and our film and our postcards and talk to them about stuff. Maybe even show them what a limpet looks like from space. The Bluff is just a really, really small part of the world. And Friends of the Bluff are just a small group helping to protect the plants and animals that are there, including our favourite radula licking, algae sucking, rock clinging gastropod. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to conservation, the plants and animals really can't do very much, which is pretty much why Friends of the Bluff do what we do.